Welcome to Law Unraveled, the ultimate destination for uncovering the most gripping legal stories. If you have a passion for justice and love diving deep into real-life courtroom dramas, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update as we break down the complexities of the law, one case at a time. Join me on this journey and see the law like you've never seen it before. It was a warm February morning in 1992 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Stella Liebeck, a 79-year-old grandmother, was in the passenger seat of her grandson's car. They had just pulled through the McDonald's drive-thru for breakfast. Stella ordered a cup of coffee, something she did regularly, but that day would change her life in a way she never expected. After getting their food, Stella's grandson parked the car for a moment. Stella decided to add some cream and sugar to her coffee, so she placed the cup between her knees to steady it while trying to remove the lid. As she lifted the lid, disaster struck. The coffee spilled directly onto her lap, soaking through her clothes. But this wasn't just any coffee, it was dangerously hot. The coffee temperature was between 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cause severe burns in just a few seconds. Stella screamed in pain. She was rushed to the hospital where doctors discovered that she had suffered third-degree burns on her thighs, groin, and buttocks. She required skin grafts and spent 8 days in the hospital, followed by 2 long years of medical treatment and recovery. Stella's medical bills quickly piled up. She initially asked McDonald's to pay her $20,000 to cover her expenses, but McDonald's refused. They offered her just $800. Stella was left with no choice but to file a lawsuit against the fast food giant. During the trial, shocking details emerged. McDonald's had received over 700 reports of customers being burned by their coffee in the previous decade. Despite these warnings, McDonald's continued to serve coffee at dangerously high temperatures, far hotter than what most restaurants offered. The jury was outraged by what they saw as reckless behavior from such a massive corporation. They awarded Stella $200,000 in compensatory damages, though this was later reduced to $160,000 because the jury found Stella partially responsible for the spill. But the real headline came with the punitive damages. The jury wanted to send a strong message to McDonald's. They awarded Stella $2.7 million, a figure based on just 2 days' worth of McDonald's coffee sales. In the end, the judge reduced the punitive damages to $480,000, and Stella and McDonald's eventually settled the case out of court for an undisclosed amount. But this wasn't just a story about a spilled cup of coffee. It became a landmark case in American legal history, sparking debates about corporate responsibility, safety standards, and tort reform. Stella Liebeck's story was often misrepresented as a frivolous lawsuit, but her injuries were very real, and the case served as a wake-up call for businesses across the country. It's a reminder that sometimes the smallest incidents can have the biggest impact.